I've been volunteering for this event, and I've made about 10 events today, taking pictures of each to help document what a wonderful thing we have going on here. And this place I have a very strong bond with for some reason. I'd like to share one with you. Who was it that said something about a dog a few minutes ago?
Me, Collins, and Barker.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, this is a book that I wrote, and I wrote one about my favorite dog. This one's called Specs. A family member and trusted companion wandering into our lives years ago, stamping a permanent imprint, giving unconditionally of so much love, never to be forgotten. Up at the crack of dawn, watching for a stir, patient as a dog can be, waiting to be fed and faithful to his master. Then waiting, and when master gets off work, ready again. Or after a grocery store run, nosing each bag, scenting for dog whatnots. The house and the backyard outlined his domain, paths branching every which way from the back door, running along the fence row, acting like a tough guy, grumbling, shaking his head from side to side, bicyclists or some master and another dog on a walk. The life of the party, always wanting to be part of the mix, or to solve a doggy dilemma, waiting for his turn to dazzle with a multitude of tricks. He could pick his name out of other words defining his personality: spectacular, respect, introspect, spectacle, spectacle, spectrum, great expectations, and affectionately specterdoodles, curiously turning his head sideways with a quizzical expression to each of these words, recognizing his name. Sit, shake, look, his head jerking in the direction of my pointing hand. Biscuit, speak, go, walk, and a commitment to fulfill, if leash was ever uttered. His nose immediately sniffing the drawer for the hidden item. Getting too exciting and having to be calmed down. And uniquely, he could sneeze upon command. My favorite was the word ball. I was the ball man to him, and he had a stockpile for him. So when his wore out, a new one was game ready. Upon saying, "Get the ball," he would scout it out, or sometimes a little bit lazy, and when I'm found, would learn to bark at my pickup, knowing there was a ball in there. Every greeting was as if we had been away for months. The way he would wag his tail in a can't wait fashion, staying by the curb for me to get out of my pickup and step into his yard, placing his paws on my chest, prancing while looking for a ball, and loping around in a circle and just warming up for the big show. Throwing the ball up or pointing for a long one, blazing speed over and over tirelessly, unless it was summer, heat limitations requiring a drink every few throws, and sometimes turning on the water hose to witness his bounding spring up over the stream's arc, trying to catch it in his teeth and staying cool at the same time. His leaps, graceful, precise, timing to freeze in mid-air when catching the ball. Tireless he was, that American English coonhound. Dark specks of varying size on his coat of white. He couldn't get enough, and neither could I. Stepping into your domain after all this time. The paw-worn paths almost grown over now. Listening to your dog tag jingle. Wanting to hear your name in hopes you will come running around the corner once again. Imagining you're still able to jump and catch a ball, freezing mid-air. I'll walk over to your image and hold you in my arms as long as I can, my friend, my very best friend, to remember, Specs, the way you were.
Oh.